Oh my gosh, you guys. Hello. It is about 10:45 at night on Wednesday, and I was hoping to have this video up today, but it didn't quite work out that way. So it's going to go up Thursday morning. So I have a couple of things. One of them is this dragon, and I promise, I swear, this is the last time I will ever mention this dragon to you guys again. So I did one more. And this time, I did the decreases the same way that Jenna does her decreases. I watched her bee tutorial. I forget, I think it was Lorraine said to watch it around the 2150 mark, and you could see exactly how she does her decreases. And she does not do an invisible decrease the same way that I learned to do invisible decrease. So this one, I did not move anything except for the one stitch in the face so that I could get the face to line up. I didn't move anything anywhere. I didn't adjust, and it came out almost right. Like right down in here, I could have done some adjustment. And that was doing the bobble stitches in line. So if you are not aware of how she does her decreases, you need to watch her bee tutorial right around the 2150 mark, and then your dragon will turn out much better. So that's all I'm saying about this dragon anymore. I do like the color combination I used on this. These are toucan, Hobie's toucan yarns colors, because I'm trying to use that up and get it out of here. So one thing I'll say about the toucan though, it is definitely firmer than the Parfait Chunky. So it holds its form better, but it is not frog friendly. You have to go extremely slow if you make a mistake and have to pull things out. Okay, so when I was working on those things, I did the one where, oh gosh, I have the camera turned so you can't see how buried my little table is here. I did the one where I did the first stripe, which was a lot easier to do. And all I had was whatever kind of yarn this is that I picked up at Joann's last year to make a fox with that had the little fur on its neck. And I don't remember the brand. But Sue had contacted me and told me that Premier had the ballet pink back in stock. So I went over and I ordered some ballet pink so that I can finish that strawberry cow that I started. And this just came in today, just today. So I ordered the ballet pink, and I ordered some of the black glitz. What do they call it? Is it called black? Does it have a special name? No, it's called black glitz. So that I can do some of those orca whales from All From Jade's pattern. So this came in time. So I only have a week now before my next market. So while I was on there, I decided if I'm going to make these dragons, or even other types of dragons, I need some options. So I ordered some little bunny. Now this came today. I've already used it. Wait till you see what I used it on. So I got black and seaside, lilac, bubblegum, azure, and it's pretty thin, but it looks real good making those stripes on the dragons. Mango, key lime, toffee, teddy bear, yellow, and the last one is iris. So I got myself an assortment of colors so that it can open up my little world when I need fur. I was trying to put it in a box, but a few of them fell on the floor. Then I got one other skein of yarn to try, basically because I only got one because I want to see the color first. But Premier doesn't have the greatest selection of green in their Parfait Chunky line, but they have electric lime, and I see Heather use this quite a bit in the neons. So that is another option for green. But I wanted to see it in person, and so I ordered only one. Okay, so I have been working on a secret project. I told you guys in the last video that I had a secret, and I have been super quiet about it just in case I was unable to accomplish what I was setting out to do. I keep looking over in that direction because I'm looking at all my aborted pieces that fortunately I use toucan on, that I can just like cut them open and if nothing else just save the stuffing because they'll never amount to anything. So I finally came up with a prototype, and this is it. With the exception of the wings, I don't care for these wings. Those look like fairy wings. But this is my version of a dinosaur. Or, not a dinosaur. It could be a dinosaur if you left off the wings and the horns and the ears and all that. It very well could be a dinosaur. A dragon. So this one was the first one that I got to kind of look like I wanted. So then I was on a mission to see if I took good enough notes that I can duplicate it. That was toucan yarn. So I busted out a Parfait Chunky and started to do it again. And with the 9,000 interruptions, I got this, which is considerably smaller. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Well, somewhere along the way, I got lost a few times and I missed about 6 rounds. But it's still cute. Like, I could sell that for a dinosaur. So I said, all right, let me do it again. Because as I was doing this one, I was taking my scribble scratch notes and trying to rewrite it so that it would be neater for when I went to type it up. Okay, so it didn't come out right. So I started again with Premier, because that's what I like to work with. Use the original notes, comparing it to my rewritten notes to find where I made my mistake. Came up with different wings. Just a few different things. So this beauty is the second one. And I like these wings much better because I'm looking at pictures of dragons online and their wings point down, if that makes any sense. They don't go up in the air. That looks more like a fairy or a Pegasus or something, or an angel with the wings going up in the air. So I did this one and I used cornflower. Don't know the color of that dark blue. This is a cream color from Hobie. I think. Pretty sure. For the little horns, I used a velvet glitter yarn, a 4-weight, and a smaller hook. I wanted, and I cut them off of here, I wanted to do horns that kind of went up and went back, but with it being so small, it was very difficult for me to do the increases and the decreases, so we just went with little nubs. And this is very low sew, believe it or not. The only thing that you sew on with this are the ears, the horns, and the wings. Everything else is made in one piece. It's great. I decided against trying to do bobble stitches on the feet and the noses. I figured it was easier to get things to come out even if we just embroidered them on after the fact. And it's easier to control the size of it. Like, you know, these are like toenails, not really toes. And does the nose need to have a big giant bobble sticking off of it like that? I don't think so. Okay, so this was my handwritten notes. So then today, I spent my morning typing up my notes, and then I had to make another one so that I could take pictures along the way. Oh, what a tedious task that is. So annoying. You're stopping every 5-10 minutes to take a picture. And then it's like, oh, no, that's not a good angle. Oh, no, the light's not good there. Oh, I can see the shadow. Or, oh, no, I don't want that junk in the background. It was very, very tedious. Not to mention, I used dark colors, so it made it a little bit harder to see what I was doing. But this little guy turned out fabulous. Look at this one. I just adore the color combination on this one. And this is, for the horns, Burnett Velvet. This is Seal Gray for Parfait Chunky, Ruby in Parfait Chunky, and the little, what's that stuff called? Little Bunny in black for the stripe. Now, of course, if you wanted to, you could put bobble stitches or crochet up and down spikes or something like that. I tend to be partial to that little stripe. And I think this just turned out fabulous. Just fabulous. So, here's the deal with this one. I am going to do a tester call. But I'm not going to do it on Instagram because I know how frustrating it can be to get picked on Instagram if you are not super popular and you do not have a really big account. It is hard to get selected. And it's discouraging. You can apply to hundreds of them before you finally get chosen. So I'm doing my tester call here on YouTube. And this video, like I said, is going up on Thursday. I'm going to close the tester call on Saturday. Make my decision on who will be testers. And hopefully have the pattern to everyone by Sunday. I just have to edit in the photos to go along with the text right now. And then the pattern will be complete. So what I'm looking for is 10 testers. I already have 2. My best buds, Heather and Sue, are going to help me out with this one. I very highly trust their opinions, and if they see something that's wrong, they won't hesitate to let me know. They're not going to just let something slide through. If they catch it, they're going to tell me. So I need 10 testers, 5 of which do yarn over, and 5 who do yarn under. Heather and Sue are both yarn over. So I need 3 more yarn over and 5 yarn under. You need to, with various levels of experience. You don't have to be super experienced, but I recommend you be more than a beginner. So various levels of experience. Have an active Instagram account only so that we can set up a group chat. If there's questions, it's easier. You know, we can help each other out. And you need to be willing to be part of a group chat. So if you're interested, email me at knottinghookcrochet@gmail.com. It's in the description below. Tell me if you are a yarn over girl or a yarn under girl, how long you've been crocheting, if you've ever tested before, because I'm probably going to pick mostly people who have never tested before and that have tried forever on Instagram and just can't seem to get picked. But I do want experienced people too, so it's not going to be all unexperienced. Okay, so email me with whether you're yarn over or yarn under, how long you've been crocheting, if you've ever tested patterns before, what type of yarn you think you would use, and you can surprise me with the colors. You don't have to tell me the colors. And are able to have it completed by Friday the 26th and provide feedback, as in how the flow of the pattern went. Was it easy to understand? Are the pictures good enough? You know, that type of thing. Now, if you've done testing before, you know what you're looking for. If you're new to testing, don't be shy. You tell whoever you're testing for how you feel and think about the pattern. So, it's open. And when I'm done, it's going to close Saturday. When I am done selecting people, I will say tester call closed in the description. So, once again, tell me if you're yarn over or yarn under, and your Instagram account so that you can be part of a group chat. How long you've been crocheting, if you've ever tested before, and what type of yarn you think that you will use. Isn't this fun? It's exciting. So then I got in 2 other things today that I wasn't expecting. I said I had ordered some eyes on AliExpress, and those aren't going to come in until like the day before my market. And I really want to get a couple of things made. So those other little eyes that I used on the spider, this kind, I like those. And I found on Amazon they had an assorted package so I could get different sizes. And so I ordered a couple of them. Goodness. It's taped shut. But you can see in there, there's several different sizes. It's supposed to be like from as small as a 10 millimeter up to 18 millimeter, I think. So I ordered 2 packages of those so that I could at least try and make some things that require not just solid black eyes. So I got those 2, and I got some weight bags for the canopy to fill with sand. I was told to use sand and not rocks because the rocks will rip them faster. So I'm going to get sand. So I got the 2 weight bags. And we're getting there. I'm still looking at what kind of lights I need. So if you are interested in being a pattern tester for me, shoot me that email. Do it quick. It closes Saturday. And then I'll let you know if you were selected. If you don't hear back from me, then unfortunately that means that you were not selected. Gosh, I hate doing that. But anyhow, so yeah, shoot me the email. Give me all the information requested. And maybe Sunday we'll announce, if people don't mind. You can let me know if it's okay if I announce who you are, that you're a tester in a video. So I know when we do tester appreciation photos and stuff like that, we say who they are. So that shouldn't be an issue. But so that people know that who the 10 people were, I would do that. All right, I'm going to go because it's late and I have to edit this so it can go up in the morning. And this is hard work.